Pom Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Ahem! Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important. Yeah, I thought everyone knew. I know everyone's eager to disemburst. Penacony is low. Usually this wouldn't be second. Penacony. Got it. When in Rome, as the Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom Pom has a favor to ask of everyone. If you could, I hope that while you're all on.
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's law... Don't worry, just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these Nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the star... According to the passenger list, the 3 people who...
Just names and
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. We'll conclude today's navigation...
I'll broadcast an announcement before we...
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
How's it going? They're Rest and recoup.
You're the picture of calm? I try... But regard...
Ah. Thank you. Pay no mind to the matters
Camera check. Aw, that means I can... Oh, good. Aw, this is...
It's about time. What the... Is this a
Ahem! Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The Express is about to make the jump! The Express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on! The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not another one. Come with me. These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone, a dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I have... Worry not, for very quickly you will awake. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that... So, come with me. Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can
This is... no.
this way. After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall? How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can...
We're almost there. You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine. Don't stop. Don't turn back. These voices... they're just shadows of the...
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you.
But if I can't sing...
Ah, the char...
How do you intend...
All we have to do.
Memo Keeper.
I'm sorry.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable...
Leave this realm, and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do... you may think it somewhat strange. Have we met somewhere? You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserve. I would ask, would you wish to stay? Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped, I would ask, would you still embark? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewell. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then, you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Don't fret. Can you imagine? Gear up and make sure you've got everything.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
Shell. Penacony. We're here at last! Oh, the family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you. Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need... I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving...
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, for Platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
Yes, your name isn't on the hotel's reservation list. I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's something came up in Don Hung's schedule and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
He's a new passenger aboard our astral...
Even if that is... No, I'm not down.
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family, hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine. I also...
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but...
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying, I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time.
Well, this is interesting.
Now, this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker.
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from... But, what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially going forward on this Penacony trip. I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I'm glad you've put it this way.
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing...
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday. The most...
He said you were the most
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak and...
Astral Express guests. Please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait, what? You're...
and the interest is surprisingly low.
Running late again. Flammable goods are not permitted on the premises.
Face recognition.
Room rates.
Oh, wait a minute! The singer!
I never thought a key.
Oh, it really is rock.
It is an honor.
Are you also a member?
Truth be told, I am a guest like the person you speak of is Sunday, my senior. Alas, I arrived.
Please, be at ease. Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't—
May your dreams be beautiful and...
It's just... You and me...
Okay, there's no cue in the...
This is your dreamscape path. At the same time, you can use the dream. Regarding the method of use it, I wish you all
All right!
My phone.
A dream world! I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. look like? Oh, I can't wait!
Our rooms are down this way.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
Quit giving me the time.
Best not to take things too literally.
We're finally here. Welt, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is very famous.
Go on.
Do you remember the...
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but... Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question...
I don't remember that part of the invite.
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family, but the box that was sent to us was slightly... unusual. The music... I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were
a distress call method regularly?
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap.
When did you discover that?
When we were handling that Lawfu Stellaron matter. I told Pom Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought, in hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but...
Are you saying...
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual. And your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each passing second. Why didn't you tell—
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
That's because you were zonked out the whole ride. No one had the chance to tell you.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about... Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
Penacony is full of living legends. Us people from planet Screwlum never brag.
Why isn't there a sugar-free?
Sure, I put it in my pocket.
Hey, is that who I think it is? That big movie star.
Sure, I put it in my pocket.
Whoa, what a big...
Odd. Why is my room door open?
Seems the older I get, the harder it is to...
How fortuitous. Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. There's a lucky block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious space. Of course. What, you thought the family... Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket and... Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to say... So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much, right? Cutting to the chase. Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this, but Penacony's far murkier than it seems. My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them. It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality, so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game. That power, the power that Mr. Stellaron. Have I hit the nail on the... Your acting's good. You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, I will look for you again. Of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that notion, because it will also show me your true value. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end, so I hope that friends don't let me down. I already said there's no rush to give me an answer. Because no matter what happens, the outcome will remain the same. Oh yes. Before I go, let's play another game. A simple game to get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding. Left or right? Get ready. No? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine because... Friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choice.
Hello there.
Huh?
What are you doing in my room?
Your room? Well played, friend. Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. I'll make my...
Why haven't you left? I said... I was just teasing. Please forgive me. This is indeed your room. I later saw you walking into the same room, so I began to connect the dots. The situation got a bit... Anyway, as long as you're all right. But before I go, can I ask you a question? Have we met? This may sound embarrassing because I would sometimes forget. This is your name, isn't it? You forget. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is lastly a gentle reminder. One who wears a blade must... I thought you should know all this before.
Acheron left. Forget it. It's...
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the lobby? All these...
Seems like it's over. Time to work the dream pool according to the Dreamscape Pass's instructions.
Welcome to Penacony, honored guest. Very soon, all your dreams will leap